Okay, next up, let's turn our attention to another great Tuesday night in college hoops.
College Corner.
All right, we are back at it again. 2 weeks left in the regular season. Then things are going to really heat up with some postseason college basketball. But we've got 3 games tonight that the Dimers model is all over. High probability outcomes, even a sweet spot here that are already on my personal card. And I feel like they're great spots. Let's start in the SEC, where we have Kentucky minus 6.5 at South Carolina. Now, this is Kentucky's 3rd road game in their last 4 games. South Carolina is a bottom dweller in the SEC. They are the worst team analytically in that conference. They're 2nd worst in the standings, only 3 conference wins on the year. And importantly for Kentucky, this is about as back against the wall as they can get. They've lost 3 straight games. They played pretty well at Auburn over the weekend, but lost on basically a game-winning tip-in with 3 seconds left with some questionable calls down the stretch. Mark Pope's job has been under scrutiny in year 2 at Kentucky. His team has played hard for him, though. This isn't the first time. You think back to early in the non-conference, they were 9-6, and there were rumors he might be fired at the end of the year. He rattled off 8 wins in 9 games when it would have been very easy for an injury-ridden team to quit on their coach. It didn't happen. I think this is sort of the one spot on the schedule you circle if you're Kentucky and say, we need to deliver an A-plus performance and roll the worst team in the league here. South Carolina also with injury concerns of their own. Miles Stute, their best volume shooter, is out for this game, and he suffered an injury in the middle of last game. He's a key part of an already very limited South Carolina team. I think we see a response from Kentucky, a team that is bigger, stronger, more talented, and they go on the road and handle business and get a double digits win against South Carolina. Next up, it's that team that just beat Kentucky on that aforementioned game-winning shot late, Auburn. We're going to fade them here. I think this is one of the classic letdown spots following an emotional victory of sorts that I could say you didn't deserve. If you watch that game, Auburn really did get outplayed by Kentucky in their home arena, and yet they came away victorious, and now the story is how clutch they were. The real story should be that this Auburn team has lost 5 of 6 games, 5 straight coming into that Kentucky performance, and they did not deserve to win at home against Kentucky either. It's really been a team that has been reeling for the better part of a month. They really take a lot of tough shots offensively, and their defense has fallen all the way outside the top 100 nationally in adjusted defensive efficiency right now. They go on the road here, a tough travel spot from a Saturday to Tuesday turnaround to take on an Oklahoma team that is not good. Porter Moser well on the hot seat, but this is one of those games that your coach can win that can change the narrative on job status. We've seen Porter Moser go through this through recent years, and they almost always pick off a couple of these late. I think the Oklahoma offense, 29th in the sport, inside the top 70 in both 3-point percentage and 2-point percentage, can definitely take advantage of an Auburn defense that is trending in the wrong direction. You get the home dog here as well. I always say it, home dogs are not dogs. They're wolves. They're more dangerous. And I don't hate Oklahoma money line personally, but for the sake of College Corner, we'll go with the higher probability play, plus 2.5. And you'll pull up the graphic at the end of this for us, but this is a sweet spot play, courtesy of the Dimers model as well. Lastly, let's go out west to California, Battle of the Los Angeles schools here. UCLA playing host to the crosstown rival USC Trojans. Now, this USC team has been all over the map this season. They've lost 3 straight coming into this game, and it's due to personnel concerns. They've had so many injuries. Chad Baker-Mazara has been out. Earlier in the season, Rodney Rice, leading scorer, suffered a season-ending injury. They've basically turned their fate to the hands of freshman Elijah Arenas, who is Gilbert Arenas' son, mind you. And it hasn't exactly gone overly well. In fact, Elijah Arenas even missed a little bit of practice time in the last week. He's been playing through injury in their last 3, and I think you can tell he's shooting only 22% from 3-point range, 39% from 2-point range. He's been an inefficient mess all over the floor, and Eric Musselman's trusting him to sort of be a volume scorer for this team. The UCLA defense can take advantage of that. They've got great positional size. You just watch them play host to the number one offense in the country, Illinois, over the weekend, and hold them under 30 points in the second half. It was a spirited performance with tough perimeter guards that can really cause problems for inefficient shot chuckers. I don't think this is a good night for Arenas, and I think this is a UCLA team we have seen be dominant at home that is sort of looking to pounce on an overmatched opponent. -7.5 feels pretty good to me. Add that to our card, and that is our full College Corner Tuesday picks. Kentucky up to -7.5 now, but you can see there is still a probability and an edge advantage that favor that play. Oklahoma +2.5, 56% probability, 3% edge in a sweet spot. And then the Bruins, also a sweet spot bet now, 55% probability, 2.9% edge.
Yeah, Kentucky may be up a point. UCLA looks like you can get it at 6.5. So you trade one for the other. Obviously, a little chop to the odds in the opposite direction, but still holding an edge and a strong probability from the model. Even higher probability with the lower point, but even better or better value at this number. So kind of choose your own, I guess, depending what book you have. Sometimes you don't get to choose. If you have the books, you could choose, but the Timers model shows you a little edge in both. So.
Even better. Yeah, if we're getting an extra point with the Bruins, that probability is only going up from 55%, possibly up to 57%. So, all right, there you have it. Thank you, Dave, for allowing me to get the college picks off of my chest. Make sure you subscribe to this show for College Corner picks all season long. We've got 1 month left in the regular season. Conference tournaments are coming up. We'll have a bunch of coverage for you that week as well. And then it's Selection Sunday, and we're into postseason play, and we'll have plenty more in store for you.